Hello, players, and welcome to round three of our Sunday night locals. In this game, we've got Luke, who's on Snake Eyes, versus David, who's on Melodious. And we've been watching David's game so far. He just hand trap, steamrolls us, which is actually pretty rough for Snake Eyes sometimes. Um, I remember playing at a regional against Snake Eyes and it opening up just enough hand traps, Ash Imperm. They kind of just went, yeah, I go ahead. They kind of pass. It's especially rough because I remember this watching this. Luke just passes. He does win the die roll, but he opens up. The problem that I always say is if you have too many hand traps, he opens up just the right amount of hand traps and not enough combo pieces. So a little rough for him at the beginning. But I have done this before where I brick so bad I pass. Or actually, I've had it happen where they brick so bad they pass. I draw for turn, I combo off, and then I don't even attack. I just completely pass. I completely forgot that they didn't do anything at all. Like you're just in your own head, and that's happened where it's just like, oh wow, they're like you're not gonna attack, and I just went, oh duh, I completely forgot you went first and just passed. Looking into it, I think David is able to. You know what? I don't think they are. Now that I'm thinking about it, if you open enough hand traps against, I mean, this is just Yu-Gi-Oh. Open enough hand traps against Melodious, they all too can just go, wow, I have nothing. I'm just going to go ahead and pass as well. So, beginning is rough for both players. David's met with the Imperm. I think he just kind of passes here, doesn't have much else to do. And Luke also looking at a rough beginning hand. Now, the only thing I guess is it technically a bad hand if you open all hand traps and stun your opponent? Because David's deck is a one card starter deck. Luke's deck is also a one card starter deck, so you just have to hope. Okay, just got to draw the beginning out. So we'll see how it goes. Again, if you guys see something, I preach this in almost every video, but if you guys do see something that we missed or something that could have been done or played differently, please leave a comment. I love reading them. You guys have been doing really well so far, and just leave a like. It'd be great. And thank you very much for being kind. So far, I haven't seen any. I mean, not too many comments, but so far I haven't seen any rude comments. Just more of why didn't somebody do that? So again, thank you guys so much for just being nice about it. Yeah, if you see something else, we as players love to read them. I ask after the comments been posted. I always ask, hey, this person commented about this. Do you have a reason? And I kind of try to voice their answer for them. So thank you guys very much as well. Let's attempt to Crimson Gaia. I get to add a resonator card from my deck to my hand or graveyard to my hand. Let's attempt to Gaia to add. We'll go ahead and set one and throw it your way.
Oh, I see how that works now. I just start seeing
We'll do draw, standby, main. Sure. Myself. We will special Sonata.
Yeah.
Rebellion?
Adds a mystery.
You saw me grab level 6 on my first search. This literally there was no miss. Right when
That's fair. Unless I'm not running Griffin. See, now you're just thinking about it.
No, I'm not. You have to Griffin in your deck. Now I'm just thinking.
Let's try it.
Or not. Or you're just trying to doing it all out.
This is potentially a bad idea. We're gonna Hail Mary it right now. Dagger,
Oh, this guy. Name is Spanish. It's pretty and then if you finish monster,
they would do a Q4 match for it. One of the
and we will activate Keyblade effect.
Let's do Mac.
And over my Mega 8, which he already is.
What's that? Make the attack become equal to the original attack of monster banish.
Yeah.
Then you keep it. I suppose you set its attack to
So like what it was before, it was 0.
yeah. If setting it to the same number, does that allow you to go onward with it? Yeah. I'll just say it's good.
Solves one problem. Plus the health.
Ooh. Just fusion summon from. Sure.
Dragon Ball's on Friday versus Saturday. Like, everybody wants to do something on Saturday.
Vision Resonator, so you have the level 5 or higher special.
Sold only one piece of green.
Cell effects.
Well, I was playing a drop
Auction?
Yes.
Can't play on Thursday, is it gonna work?
Activated effects.
I don't like
Not the negated. So the effects can't be negated, or the activation can't be
That
negated.
particular effect can't be activated. So Imperm would work because Imperm negates the card itself, but you can't ash the actual effect that's been activated. And then, like for example, Baguska would also not work against it.
Yeah, because I know Baguska, having Baguska with this is pretty awesome. Special summon.
And then that'll be chain 1, and then chain 2 refrain.
Refrain to with the.
No. I do like so the one that
And then refrain effect to add. For two-play, and then two-play effect to special from hand or deck. I mean, hand or deck.
Because it was added?
Yes.
after, and I have to go into it that stat. I have to be that's what it's coaching.
Then I will activate the coup-play.
Yes.
And then secondary coup-play effect to add herself. Or add.
Maybe he has
the-
bigger gameplay than you.
Read your cards. How about
But
read your cards?
obviously the energy resources.
We're gonna do refrain effect to dump and then pop botcha. Or target botcha and then dump one to boost her.
Just by your opponent.
Like one piece half the time. If you can right now, I'll rip them off. Soccer's game.
You can't
So you can play a
target.
dude, and it's probably.
Or is it can I be targeted, period?
Yep.
And you're not gonna do anything.
Melodious monsters you control cannot be targeted by card effects.
Okay, so that one you.
So your turn is just like I'm playing dudes. You can play dudes and blow my dudes.
Can you do Nib again?
Okay. If that's the case, we got a solution to that.
And there's not enough draw for you to like actually just like keep up and like have like not bricks.
Okay, that's fine.
Fair, you're welcome.
That's it. That's an easy solution.
Dragon Ball, you drop two
Let's
cards.
do ID. Away.
But you have to. Because Dragon Ball has
shirt
the
to-
charge. It's like
To fusion.
Fuse. You and you can use 10 skills.
Correct.
Let's do end phase mag.
because their face up color doesn't matter as much. Until we get to the smaller leaders. But yeah, like, oh, but you do get to see two cards and you can charge unlike where you have on each of those. So you're like, oh, I get to pick what this card is and then being every card every time you play a card.
Yes, yes.
Finally got started. You got boxes for both sets too. They're actually not too bad priced. Dragon Ball's actually cheap compared to everything. Well,
Sure.
Play out.
Because I've already used one this turn, so it's going to come back to the second time. No, I didn't use Coupe because Coupe is just best. No, don't come in that place. Cover both of them. That's fine. I don't particularly need these at the end.
Target Mac.
And then we'll do a Bacha effect engrave.
To
A special one back.
To add it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the target. So I keep thinking. Target the Sonata and something like that. Understood. No Bacha effect.
And then that one has you one?
Okay. So then we'll proceed to battle phase.
End of main will attempt to end.
Yep. We'll do a toy effect. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll also send your ash back to your hand as well.
Sweet, I like that.
And then it's on when it's activated.
No.
Oh no, during the main. Ooh.
Then we will go ahead
Out of
to
the sleeve, I'm gonna say the secret.
interface here.
That
We'll
might
bring
change.
these.
I'm a fan of the secrets when it doesn't cover the entire card. It's just kind of background. Or just like selective secret coiling.
No,
I like that secret more as well.
Let's see.
That name?
Well, I just have deal need 3 copies, but I'd like to
Allows
currently.
me to play a cool one or a common one if I hit without
Stand by me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing.
Attempt normal summon snake.
If it was a secret over the entire thing, I'd probably say ultra.
And we'll actually.
Four
Uh,
actions.
got them on together and go silky one.
Other way around, but it's
one for one.
I hate the background ultimate that they do now.
Sending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going the whole cards and ultra.
Yeah. You see the accent parts better. They need things to pop more.
From there.
You could have possibly popped up a little bit.
You like all red, right?
So I will.
Yeah, I have one of these actually.
Go pop effect.
You getting this?
Yep, I already
Got
got
that
it.
dentist here, man. I hope you reduce the price.
I took a thing in something.
Yeah, they look good. I like the old golds.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
I was planning on making my entire treasure deck gold because they have so many cards with the deck. Family runs, that's sprinkling gold.
I was not expecting this.
Anything on resolution.
Thinking about.
Come on.
I'm gonna play another one.
We'll do toy effect response.
No.
Alright,
Still a lot of-
banish the
still-
refrain.
Goddamn.
Send that ash back to your hand.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, look at that. My list.
So you still need.
I still need.
Yeah, be like that. That's to finish everything completely.
Yeah.
You won't need anything else.
Go ahead and link this away.
So I
Go popular effect to put
some of these I thought.
target the duels to put the back in. We'll go. Yeah.
First off,
I'll
yeah,
take 7.
One
yeah, you
base.
take 7 and I think its effects are negated until the end of the turn, but I'm trying to
No.
Oh, it's engraved now though.
yeah, totally.
Dude.
You want a dude there?
A singular dude man. Thunder Dragon. The play set of Thunder Dragon. It's OG Thunder Dragon.
Yep.
Secret Veil Guardian.
Or when you
One secret clock. Super
Special ones? Yep.
Neither player can attack on turn 1.
A singular deep sea demon.
We'll go Snake Idea Bell effects. I will be targeting Fire Engrave, which will be Poplar. Place it face up, and if I do special summon,
Like if you got a duplicate equipment, or worse one, like let's say you're already at Mark 3, why would you want like, or if you're at 4, why would you want those two so you can just void it?
16, it doesn't target.
You don't have to see
Yeah, special
so like you can play Mark 3 immediately.
So if I play this goes down.
Configuration is
Getting layout deals,
has
Sure.
There.
So,
Pretty sure it's just all
when
that.
this is trashed, then you can place it into the battle area.
this is how
Normal main effect.
So if I do this, but I can do it. Or double 15.
that's only it's
So I think I might have to give it a whirl and see how it comes out in like a year.
Get to work.
Go heat effect.
You want it?
Sure. Bring back Ash.
At some
Put it
point.
back anyways.
Security, one check.
and when you use like a ability on it,
There's a will, there's a way.
We'll go Princess Effect to special back the Diabella.
Yes.
It gets us a board.
no, this is
All day.
We will go
Oh, yeah. Right?
battle phase.
these are equipment. This is
Oh,
You did all that.
Um,
He wants to go It's nice to sometimes go, but
This can't be destroyed. Can't be targeted.
We-
Can't be
we-
destroyed by a bat.
Thursday
I
and
can take
Friday.
that damage.
That's what I'd say.
We
I was
will
like, no!
go
I drew water and what's this?
Snake Idea Bell into the Aria. And then when attack is declared, we'll go to Bellstar to put them both to the back row.
Okay. And not targeted, correct?
Yes.
No, let's not do that. Let's put that right there. Don't be stupid.
And
to draw a card. I'll pay one. Try this on attack trigger.
monster just Melodious cards. I think I've heard Melodious monsters you control treated as
Is it
monster.
your turn?
They are treated as continuous spells.
So as soon as it leaves the monster's own,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just double checking.
I'm down with just getting something to eat today.
We did that
So
special
like
attack.
there's
There, just normal.
Is that before or after damage calculation?
It is when attack is declared.
system before we can range shield.
Basically
Yeah.
just like
So if we would have had resources,
Think that'll do it. Go ahead, sir.
activate the shield.
reframe it already. Draw for turn.
no Spirit Reapers now?
But you
I
have
only need one actually.
Draw,
Only at one.
stand by, main.
No Doors?
None of this
Not to go
helps.
in the ultra and
Did help. I'm dumb. I forgot to do that.
But now you take two.
Right. I know it's not super. Right, cards like this. Let's see more play.
Let's activate coup
I know.
play.
Current
Sure,
one.
yeah.
And coup play effect to search.
It's still a 3K damage.
And it's a win con. One. Are those your boundaries?
No, all my buddies right here.
Three.
And I'll activate Kershaka
To
fuse.
Are those
Brendan's? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Grab everything. I think they're loose.
what? Where?
Those binders?
Those are my two. Yes.
For Botcha.
Yes.
Botcha chain 1, reframe 2, coup play 3.
See it.
Okay. Basha is going to add.
Mine,
Play
yeah.
is going to
Botcha the special.
special from
And then these will go to
bad
the
Yeah, pull it out, look at the back. Alright, I'll go first.
Yeah.
That's activating.
Yeah. Showing the jump ball?
Damage. This is a shield.
It might have been, honestly, in high school.
This is two damage.
Ripped it through the fucking
Yeah, if a lighter dark
Pretty
monster
good,
is
man.
banished, but it's a bottom drop.
time.
If
Correct.
you want to activate it. So,
Step
like,
two,
if you
water.
activate an ability in a card,
Shopina.
That way with a lot of cards.
And then we'll do Shopina effect
Throwing away so much
targeting
energy.
the Sonata in Blue.
I've seen it.
I sent a video to Andrew. Said, bro, he said, as an
I remember that. I remember that.
I mean, I thought about it.
And then special.
It was like a bunch of hollows. Wasn't it?
I'll do reframe.
Watch you like watch that video back. It was like following
targeting the
Ball
Atole
drag on your shifter.
to ditch one and then put her back to her.
Back to the bottom of the
Sure.
card. Yeah, not you. Yep, goes to the lighters are banished.
No one should run out.
5 levels, to her, boost it by 1,000. So she's 1,500 power now.
Yeah.
And then I'll proceed to battle phase.
Because they're all boosted by 5.
Right, she's 28, she's 3, and then she is 43.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Game one goes to David. Just keep spamming the field, and obviously Luke was met with hand traps, so wasn't much that anything that he could do. I did ask about the nib because I know David does have a, wouldn't call it a habit, but he does like to use that fusion to just bounce stuff back to the hand and kind of attack. If he had done that, it would have been a very bad mistake because he could have just been met with a nib. But I think he was attempted to enter battle phase anyway. Just nib as soon as you can. I mean, he was going to die if he didn't. Bouncing Ash back to the hand. So it's an interesting interaction. I didn't realize, like, if nib activates, does it just stay in the hand because he cleared the board? And yeah, it looks like, yep, it doesn't blow, doesn't tribute anything, can't summon itself. I was like, interesting. So I always thought it was like, oh yeah, you don't need to, you just activate the effect, summons itself, but nope. Part of the summoning conditions is that it needs to actually destroy something. So, but yeah, really fun game to watch. It was really interesting to see, and we'll see if Luke can open up a little bit better. I know what the deck can do. It's very strong, very powerful. So, but Melodious just having so many hand traps is just so strong as well. So. Looking into it, I think the new set coming out that has the new Ritual Beast, the new Infernoids as well, I believe David might be switching it up to something else, but so far, I mean, he's been doing killer with the deck. He's been helping us out too, because it is a deck that is splashable, an engine, I should say, that is splashable in a lot of decks as well. So it's actually been a lot of fun to help us out too. So, well, we'll see how the siding goes. Luke is opting to go first, so hopefully he does open up a little bit better than what he did during round one of the games. Into it, I believe they have about 20 minutes left into the match, so hopefully the combos don't take too long and one of us ends lately. And I've just been noticing this a lot in our games that I've been watching. There's so many ties. Every second counts. Even against in watching Matt's game, like at the end, I'm like, wait a minute. As I'm watching, because I don't have a timer on this, so I'm just kind of doing it by ear. I sit there and I go, man, he's playing a lot quicker. I go, oh, duh. The time is coming. Like, you can kind of just see how fast. Like, okay, I got to go quicker. I got to keep the pace. Now I got to speed it up so I can actually get to battle phase or to burn or, whatever the case being. But it's really tough, and it's very, very kind of a scary situation to be put in, where you can see the clock and you just see it dwindling down and you're like, oh, please play faster. I just want to get to my turn so I can try to do something. And I've actually talked with a couple of my buddies, and I'm like, I really am liking Dogwood, especially in my decks where I don't know what I'm doing, so it takes me a little longer, or I'm like, you know what, if I just had a Dogwood, I wouldn't worry about life points or time. I'm planning on, when the new set drops, to switch to Ritual Beasts, which apparently is just, I don't know if you guys were around during Ritual Beast format when they first released, but it was just a looping deck. You just consistently summon, Kanahawk, search. You do it as many times, banish as many monsters as you can, and you just consistently loop that. You could loop for almost like 20 minutes just searching and looping and ending on a mediocre board, but still, that's 20 minutes gone. So kind of want to go into that deck, and I definitely was like, I have to play Dogwood. It's just necessary if you want to win, because you can take 20 minutes of just looping everything, keeping the game state going. Again, Luke is going first here, so let's see if he can open up better.
First or second, sir?
We'll attempt to go first. See if it matters. I suppose. And draw phase will go wanted.
Oh, there it is. If this card is destroyed during battle phase or sure. Yeah. I drew a demon crow. Right? Oh, there he was. Did you have any of the hand traps? Oh, just the ash?
Start with Stand by Me.
Shifter.
Normal summon Poplar effect.
Oh no, you had heat wave, didn't you?
Yeah, some of that.
Oh, hilarious. Yeah, I was like, oh, I drew again. Just this.
Activate.
Imagine it cost me food. You just got one big egg now. Now fader, bro.
Original Sin sending Poplar again.
I was like, which one did Ben terrible? Let's see.
So Ash
Yeah,
one
that
Poplar
just
two.
those two. Didn't see anything for the. I saw my DD Crow. I was like,
After the shifter.
right? It's these two. I had those.
Poplar effect is special from hand.
I want to go first just because I like seeing what I can do, but I'm like,
So Ash effect.
yeah, all you need is those two.
I needed my end.
Go Oak effect. Target Ash.
So, bro. This game sucks. What a Pokemon. Oh, look at that.
Price-wise,
Oak effect.
Look, that's the stuff you want?
yes. I'm mildly intrigued by some of those. I'm spending some digital.
We'll see. It also needs his Gaia. You also need his Gaia too. Decided out quite a bit, huh? I did 9.
This must be really light.
I was like, so you just hit the no, the field trip. I wanted to do the cosmic. I was like, let's try it.
Dude, I wasn't planning on. I was planning on selling my stuff anyways. Like, I just and you can
I mean, if I had another extender or any of the orca stuff.
Oh, Princess effect summon back.
Because even if it's banished, if I can get a galley, it just didn't see the easy one. Can I see them? Let's take a look.
You won't be hungry for a really long time. You trade me the Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Shut the fuck? Maybe the same fucking thing, really.
Yeah, he basically ages to fucking burn it down. It's still like, I don't even know how.
just like randomly playing with people online. Voice chat, so everyone just
Or it's not even half or 10.
Send Princess to summon Witch.
everyone just like was skipping.
Witch effect.
Look at the bottom right of that card.
The whole weekend, everyone's playing the shit out of it, playing like
Yeah, there's There's a few in there like that. I'd like to say
It's like a platinum peel off.
Six damage to me.
it's the Andrew signature right there.
Or it's a misroll.
No, it's
Double
damage. Like my miscut.
Yeah, that card is awesome.
Just thought it was part of a collection.
And the field spell is if I don't know or special.
It is
Summon that, right?
And then I have another pile coming in.
if you normal or special, except during damage.
Ulti test dragon.
Will pass
Some
the
damage.
turn.
Multi cyber dragon. Oh no, it's damage. So.
2 cards again.
That's fine. I'm good with it. You want to take those prices
So,
and let me
draw.
know?
Stop by right?
I was about to say, one of my old coworkers,
First movement side.
he did that.
Yeah, just a special guy.
Oh, he doesn't make it.
Thought
ruler.
I can do Hades, I guess.
Sure.
Now you're gonna. The coil's the one on the most.
It's not like, oh man, I gotta go get this weapon.
That one is like $70.
And refrain effect to add.
It just adds a Melodious.
Correct.
It is unlimited.
Just gotta do it fast.
We'll go.
Yeah, I just remember Halo 2 was just repeat
We'll go Temple Special.
The Thought Ruler, no. But I could probably do a Royal.
You have two of them though.
That one and
Two places, baby.
have it. They were
And then coup play. Effect to special from hand roll.
Because it was added in. Added separate drawing special summon more from hand. Sure.
Light play is 70.
I should be running the hero instead.
I guess that would help. What was the other one?
Hades, I would say mod.
We'll activate coup play. And coup play effect to
Is it called
search.
the Revive King?
Melodious Stellar Trap. Well. Chain Ash to that.
Still like $10.
Is it first edition?
No.
Yeah.
It's like $10. If it was first edition, even played would be like 50.
For Bacha 1, refrain to coup play.
Yeah.
Don't do it unless you want.
High five. You don't want to get rid of it.
My brother bought it right away, and he's been playing. He was like, yeah, there's just like nothing here yet.
That's all we asked for.
No, you want me to get mine?
Then
You don't want to take it today?
special sonata.
Yeah.
There is a couple of cards for it, so because I know the hollow vinyl cards that I have.
Are you doing anything else?
I'm going to do soprano effect to fusion summon.
It's not necessary. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, but it helps you read shit. Is it Grimly Gaia?
Yeah, elemental hero.
We'll do Bacha 1, targeting the soprano, and then concerto 2.
Concerto will do what?
Draw 1. Because Bacha was such a draw it's in the
Sure.
first.
Oh, by the way, Andrew,
There is more than
using it. The phone.
I'm surprised your dual hasn't solved like
I did have to get a replay.
How did you do that?
Bought it on eBay. It's like
And
this
then
part.
soprano effect, targeting the sonata and back
They
to
kept telling me, like, oh, if you want to watch that, you gotta send it. Dude, I already did that.
I just bought a case of it.
then I will special sonata again.
This one's probably gonna break too.
Doesn't exactly play. Okay, We'll do a totally effect response.
You're looking at me. You have better experience with this.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it at some point, either from him or I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
We'll banish. Banish.
You know, I want
And it was like,
We'll
why would you
return
It's like one of the best deals in the game.
back to
I am not.
So like, it was just way more fun to go back and play that game randomly throughout time than it was like.
I was at a tournament.
Unfortunately. So we proceed to battle.
Sure.
We have totally attempt to pump over Black Witch for 3.
Yep. We'll trigger
Okay, that's okay.
switch effects.
Tell me what it is.
During my opponent's turn, if this card is sent from the owner's hand or field to grave, send one card from hand to grave, and if I do, special summon this card.
It was like some shitty ass
Gotcha.
2001.
Pleasure doing business, sir.
Now I can swap out the rare.
Oh, you running that there?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm playing high rarity.
Flyberg 1, which
Gotcha. I went the wrong direction. Should have turned both of those. Kill that. Listen.
like in the big deck box. Yeah, I might have to buy a deck box. Target, so we'll go Oak Effects. Target Poplar special?
Yes.
So
We'll do main
this
2.
was the last time. That is
We'll go influence.
this was the solving.
That in, and phase will go 1.
Is this your stuff?
No.
That's not your stuff. That's your stuff. Not really.
This will work.
You gotta get your points every week.
Draw for sure.
Pay your agents.
And I can't get that.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the first
We
set
will
is
go.
I need more Edison stuff. Go play that one.
That was true, yeah. With the baller D given at the bottom.
Like the waves of it.
Picked up Drew, yeah.
Oak Effects.
Yeah, even in the beta we're playing.
Otherwise, I might have already got
Some of the bosses are nuts.
Red eyes?
Yeah.
It was kind of like baby.
Red eyes.
There's a couple good stuff.
Everyone.
I want to see what they do.
those two are playing fun.
Grind forever.
Were you gonna win that?
Original Sin. Targeting Poplar to put back and then add a level 1. No, add a level 1 fire and put this to the bottom.
Next turn, that was going in.
You can just you can do this race.
Yeah, I was gonna go playing this in the same track.
We'll then go wanted target to put to the bottom. Draw 1.
Oh, these mechanics.
This would be technically under in there as well. When it's during the game.
After I do that, then I'll decide what
Let us go ahead and normal ash. Ash effects.
Ash for the ash.
I just want to make sure that I don't go Poplar effect special. Poplar effect to
What did I do with the box? Yeah, what did you
still cannot discard.
Like poker games.
And it's all Melodious can't be destroyed by battle.
Correct.
Magic.
Oh, you had to play more.
Feel free to attack.
We will.
Those are cool trousers.
$3.
Every time you score 2 players, plus 1 multipliers. Build it up.
We'll go.
I think he's in the past. Pretty fun. It's kind of addictive. I haven't played it in
Oh,
like a week though. It's like out of
Yeah.
So I was on the second time it starts at like White State.
I don't know why I did it for the oath, but I knew that that was a possibility.
Purple, orange, gold. Orange. I got like everything I need, like setups and golden. I'm doing 3 of a kind, half my whole crap.
We'll then go. Poplar effects to put.
Should we get the pack first?
I even started joking where it lets
A Flamberg on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. As long as it's 25% of the blind.
Let's.
The big blind, like the excessively large blind. So explore 1.2.
Just come back.
So I needed.
Do a little bit of updating. I know Dave was telling me, or David was telling me
So I didn't get to play a single
pairs.
Well, and battle phase.
Well, so you pick your state. Like
Battle phase is 5, but anything at start of battle phase. We'll do a toll effect response. Right. We will.
every time you eat around 5 go to the shop, buy jokers.
Finish. Vanish. All 3.
Trying.
Return 1, 2, and 3.
This is the run. I got it. Then it wasn't.
Boy, I'm a full hand here. Flamberg effect this turn.
Yeah, the next one. Even if we did the and the Starlight.
Go main 2. Which
Oh my god, so did I.
just the Flamberg effect.
Just the Starlight. I did pull the Q. Oh, that's right, you did. It was, yeah.
Interaction I filmed.
and one of y'all are UL to my hand.
Take my ball and throw.
Yeah.
I want it.
Princess effect to special.
Good, Andrew.
No, nothing.
Flamberg effect, put Fusion back row.
Real.
And then,
What's that? I have level 5?
this.
There's a will, there's a way. I was looking for that second.
We'll go with Zelantis effect.
Yep, and then it will benefit from field and bring it back, and then
Face down. For you. Then we'll go Princess effect. Still locked into Fuego.
Not any, or not any X-Color cards.
Sure. Open this up really quick. Anything in there? Oh, tables, right? Yeah. So give me my wife's first time. There we go.
We're married, so it's legal.
That'll do it. Say so.
Yeah, those. I gotta pop it up. God, alright, let's go.
Gameplay wise,
Alright.
Still got those.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do during draw phase here. We'll do a tollway effect response.
Does it target cards or face up cards?
It does not target anything, either on my side or yours.
Anything. Not many. Oh, they have to be face up.
Yes.
Face
up is a prerequisite.
Suppose we will attempt Flamberg effect targeting IP2 special.
Understood.
you gotta have better cards. Once you don't have that.
That's fine.
That'll...
Nothing against that.
Okay, so resolving.
And then 1, 2, 3. Now bounce 1, 2, 3. No, 1.
Trust me, I don't like
1, 2, 3.
I don't say it's crap. No, you're good.
And with the timer going off, that wraps up the last game. God, it's crazy how 45 minutes is just not a lot of time or enough time. With that, Luke was not able to do any more damage. I don't think any damage was actually dealt or done. So with David winning game 1 and this being game 2, ending in a tie, David got the win. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try to upload more. Please keep liking and commenting. Have a good one.
And then the beautiful is that, like, if you was decided specifically against that, because then you do Ash, I'll Ash once, and then you have to stop there.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can really push past.